Welcome back to the show. If you are just joining us, you are watching Man Talk. I am Susan Joroge. I am your host. And I'm joined today by Mzee Toxic, Mr. Okumu, and Simon Says.
AKA 3 broke guys.
First of all, Mr. Okumu is like, don't put me in that bracket. I don't know what you're talking about.
Speaking for himself.
Yeah, exactly. So we are discussing the psychology of the broke man. And just before the break, Simon Says, I don't know, pulled off the lid on a life hack that men can use for when you are financially struggling, but you're not quite sure how to break it down to your wife or your girlfriend. I called his hack a trick, but he called it a hack, so that depends
It works.
which side you're on of the equation. And then we had a very interesting conversation when the road trips came up. Mzee Toxic, you are doing research.
Nilikuwa nafanya research.
Talk to me, brother.
So unaniambia road trip, naweza tumia pesa ngapi? Road trip yani time ya corona tuende hapa.
Even it can be something
It
simple.
actually depends on your budget.
Yeah, not even,
You
don't
can
even,
do
don't
much
over.
smaller.
Yeah, don't even go
Nifanyeni
over
budget ya 4,000.
4,000.
Yeah, hope so.
Boss,
Watch.
something even very simple. Even as if you just go even here, Karura, still within the danger zones, right? Go either biking and do several other, even I think they have even archery or something like that. They have several things that they can actually even do there.
You
Even
can
as even
picnic.
camp, they do even picnic right there. Boss, you not spend even that 4,000, you not even reach it. Because your bike is like something cheap, like around 500 or something like that. And the key thing what you do need to do is that, you know, when you go to clubbing or even you buy drinks and alcohol, boss, you've already spent half on the drinks alone and you've not done anything. You've not even eaten.
Tumesumbua tu DJ.
Yes.
But
That's all you've
how
done.
long can you do that? You can't do that for the whole year.
No, I'm saying
There'll
you
be-
can actually plan
That's
that. You
why
said
they
you
do
just
a
budget of
few
like
road trips
4,000.
a
Yeah,
month.
yeah.
That makes sense.
That's enough. And the thing is, you give her the headache. If you don't have the 4,000 right now, you give her the headache of finding the venue. You already know the place. Then now the thing is, she finds the venue. That headache, let her struggle. Women have to know that we men also struggle, right? Let her do the struggling a little bit.
So akiniambia Karura nawambia
Exactly. No, don't just say,
Wanyama.
not even, yeah.
Kwani uonangi news? Uliona KTN kuna mtu aliumwa na nyoka Karura? So tukufe.
But, and then you allow her to find another venue.
Yeah.
When she finds that other venue, now you say, whatever. In fact, I thought your first idea, I agree with you, because now you've gotten that 4,000, right? This is a week later now. Boom! One day. There you go, she's happy. Congratulations, you're the man.
But you agree you would be operating on borrowed time. Maybe if you are interacting with a lady who is much exposed and knows a variety of places,
Yeah.
Oh,
maybe
yeah.
has a different taste. He doesn't like outdoors and is so much fixated on whatever she wants. You might have difficulties.
That's true. That's true. If she's not a road trip babe, if she's not willing
Outdoor
to,
trouble.
then
I've never met a girl who does not like being outside.
There's so many of
there's
them.
there's some.
There's some.
There's
Like, don't like even like going even rock climbing
They
here
like
or
going to the
something.
clubs. They like.
Me, I have
think
some
on
friends.
Wabungoma,
I have
Wabungoma.
some friends. No, Wabungoma. I have some friends who you're like, oh my god, yeah, let's have a date, and then they arrive and you're doing rock climbing. They'll be like, I'm gonna sit here
But
and watch you climb the rock.
But I would even add on this. This time is actually the broke man economy. This is a time for us to thrive. For us as a 3 broke man, and minus him, sorry. For us right here, being on the time to thrive. One, there's always I think going out in Nini, wapi, nothing.
That's
Well, let's
true.
come inside now. Let's stay inside. And the thing is, we can actually now just stay inside either buy some food or buy some little thing. Even you can make some homemade food, which is even cheaper and everything.
Yes.
Get your kaugali there or whatever it is that you need to make. And you're just there. You can impress her with now your little skills inside the house.
Home
just
things.
Like that. Home things, keep it within the house. So that outside you don't even have to worry about. So right now, as a broke man, you should be thriving. You should be flourishing. It's just, that's literally when you say come over, literally now we go where? Where are we going?
We can't go anywhere,
We
there's
can't go
corona.
anywhere. Literally, we can't go anywhere. Literally, that's it right now. So broke man, thrive. This is your time. Shine.
This is also the time, whether you're a broke man or you're not, where you can save a lot of money. And I know I'm saying that because, but it's because with the clubs being closed and all of these activities that we used to do, restaurants and everything not running, I know we can all admit it here. Money is still finding use. It is still finding use and somewhere to go. Like, please remember to pay yourself, which is saving. That is, I think sometimes when you say pay yourself, it's easier for people to understand. You're paying yourself for the future.
Yeah,
So
I
that you can
understand.
avoid being this broke man in the future, if the financial brokenness. Guys, use this time to save if you can, if you're able to. I know it's hard, but if you're able to, take advantage.
But
Now-
we're gonna be like being broke is gonna be happening all throughout. Even when you get your money,
It's a
when you lose
lifestyle.
it, it's part of the process.
Do you
but
think being broke, like having a broke mentality will help you accumulate more wealth?
No, having a broke mentality will make you lose a lot of money.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. Even he can elaborate more. He has seen in many cases, in his case, many people who have broke mentalities, they lose all their money on land issues or whatever. You broke mentality, you lose it all.
I agree. Right
Yes.
now is the time for broke people to flourish.
Yes.
There are a lot of excuses to throw around. It's valid to say Nairobi is locked, so we can't go outside
That's
Nairobi.
true.
And I agree. This is the time you lose focus, you lose purpose in life. You think that you can't get it right anymore. Because
Right.
broke men have so little to save. I'm wondering
Yes.
where you're saying that broke man will save.
No, if
This
he
is
starts
the time
getting
for-
some money, you don't have to go out anywhere. You don't have to katia any girls. You don't have to. This is the time to not do that extra spending.
But everyone deserves something. Even a broke man deserves
A little fun.
good
That's
looking.
true.
Watu wa kwanza broke one vile anakuwa na taste wewe.
Ati ndio mnakwanga na the best
Test
taste.
baya sana.
Si ndio?
Sababu saa hizo kuna choice
Huku
mingi.
sikia Meja vile alisema.
Wait.
Hawa vijana luku ni luku tu, hawana kaki.
Hawana
Kakitu.
Vile msee ameng'ara unaangalia, for example vile nimeng'ara hivi.
Kama vile
Mfuko ni
amesema
mtu wa Kinyasa.
amesema ati watu wa suti, si kila mtu ako na suti ako na pesa. You know that meme? Wengine ni
Yes.
wajalu. Seen that meme?
True.
That's the truth. And even
You're likely to mistake someone who's properly dressed for stable, someone who is financially stable.
Yes.
But in the real sense, behind the curtains, he might be a broke man.
Let me ask, as we discuss the psychology of a broke man, obviously when you're broke and you need to eat, you need to pay for your house, you need to, there is taking on debt, which we had discussed. And you can borrow from friends, from family, from your girlfriend, even from your wife, if she still has a job, if she still has tunes. But men find that so difficult to do. A man will be so quick to go to a bank, to go to an app, to go to what, then to go to a person, to go to their close girlfriend, to go to their best friend. And why is that? Where does that come from?
that comes from the man.
Because women, we ask, like us, we have no qualms. If I know that I'm in a really bad financial situation and I need you to fund me some money and I have a payment plan of how I'll fund it back, I won't be scared to ask you. But for men, it's like it's not even an option. Because even when you suggest it to a man, they'll be like, what are you telling me to do?
Yeah, because first of all, women, you're first of all, you come from the place of you are used to being taken care of from the word go. Even from, like, for example, in the sense that from your dad, be it from your family, be it someone who put above you, be it even in school, you get even teachers taking care of the lady. Let them go. You know what I mean? Man is fend for yourselves.
From the beginning, from when you're a kid.
Yes, fend for yourselves. Now, it requires you to reach a certain level. When you ask for help, it requires a great level of humility, and you have reached your brink of, like, you say, okay, cool, yeah, I have reached the end. When a man is asking a woman for help, he has reached way down there. Like, now, it's there, like, I'm here.
But why? Why is that
But now,
different?
here's also another thing. Even I would say, like, even from my experience, I've even seen some of the people who are quick to even help you out are the women.
Yes.
If you have female friends, literally they are more quick than, for example, him. He's like, Simon, what do you want? Now you're gonna use it on whatever like you did the other time. What's up with you?
Right.
But the women, see, they're driven by emotion. They might be more emotionally inclined and actually be more empathetic to your issues that you're currently going through. Now, here's the other thing. You gotta be smart in who you're asking for. If you, as a man, dare ask money from a woman, you better pay that money back very fast, or your respect between that woman's respect to you will plummet down below sea level.
Oh.
Seriously. And that's a very key thing, because there are a lot of men who even ask. There are. They just never say it, so you don't even hear about it here and there.
Right.
There are men who ask. And the men who ask, please pay it back, and even treat this as a danger, as now you're fighting for your respect. Treat it like that, because if you don't pay that woman back, trust you me, how many other girls have you had? Who you are, whatever. Girls will talk about you, boss, and the way these girls stands run, boss. You saying both ain't got nothing on them, and that's crazy. So just, what do you think?
Wow. Okay.
I think to some extent I agree with
You agree. Why is
what
it
you
so
say.
hard?
It's so hard because
Yeah.
pick a random man from the street anywhere in Africa, you'll find that any man who is struggling with finances will try and figure out his way out from his finances. So he's likely not to talk to the lady or any friend within haraka haraka hivyo. It takes
Yes.
time for a man to open up, and I
Yes.
think we should understand them as the way we are made. Another thing is that a person in our current setup, a person who is likely to help you is your partner, who is a lady.
Yeah.
Because women are brought up in that mother nature. They like taking care of things, and they're easily convinced to help someone, especially
Yes.
their partner. They find it very easy. It's not a bad thing, it's a good thing, but it's something that should worry you, because many are the times whereby someone gets to talk badly about you
Yes.
or backstabs you. So you really need to tread carefully.
Wow. So it's almost like a trust issue, almost. So it's that thing of men believe that if you do take, that step and ask somebody to lend you that money, your partner or a sibling, it's like now they take advantage. They talk to you badly, they won't treat you well. If you have any difficulty paying it back, the relationship will change, whichever relationship you have with that person.
But
So
there
it's
are those-
actually like a trust issue.
Yeah, but there are those people who have goodwill and they can just help
And
you.
they don't stress.
and
Yeah,
they don't
of
stress.
course.
Yeah.
I have
Okay.
a different perspective on this. Mi naiangalia kiumtaa tu, yani tukisema ukweli. Mwanaume akiwa na pesa, most probably anataka maybe, kako na pesa sana, anataka kufanya investment
Okay.
ama kuplease dem. So hakuna vile utaenda kuomba dem pesa alafu kamkatishe maji.
Right.
Mna split bill. The same way as splitting bills.
Now, boss, date women with money. Well,
Ushaipata mmoja,
Ushaipata mmoja?
ndio maana sijaienda huko tena.
Ulipata shock.
Anakufrustrate.
Nakusuffocate.
But for real, hakuna vile mi nataka maybe peleka Suzy date. Unaona? Siwezi enda kumwambia na sina kitu kabisa. Sina kwambia cheki nisaidie tauni hapo. Kuna kabisa na dunda kurudishia. Alafu kesho niko zile za cheki, alafu si unaweza kama nikununulie kahawa, una get? So mimi nitaogopa, maybe ananiona zile za labda ni pesa yangu natumia.
I see.
Afadhali uende ndume mwambie cheki ni aje ndugu. Yeah? Ama hata uingie kwa hizo ma app. Tafuta tu tao mbili alafu walenge forever.
Now listen, boss.
So-
now, let me speak to you like a little bit brother real quickly. Let me speak to you quickly. First of all, I've heard that you said like now you use the money to impress her at the same
babe,
time.
yeah.
First of all, I would even tell you stop. Stop trying to impress women. Like stop, just stop it right there. Because that's the beginning of now you being broke. Even as a rich, even no matter how much money you have, you will save so much money. Just stop. Because the key thing is you get a woman of content once you actually become a man of content and you actually invest in actually something in yourself. If you actually ask her for money and you actually put it somewhere and actually doubles up and you give her money back, trust you me, your level of respect between you and her has gone up. You take her out and she eats that, she goes out and she eats up. That food will actually, she eat it and it will actually come out. Just like your emotions, you eat it and it just come right out. That's literally what it is. You gotta put it in somewhere where it actually rotates, and actually builds. And that's why even when they say, does a broke man even like, when it comes even in relationships, like even now, how do you even validate yourself? Like say you're broke,
Within a
and the girl
relationship.
even has now the money. She has only the only respect that she have is now, you know, like a lady thing that the ladies say like, oh, he has so much potential and everything. Yeah, that's true about potential. And
But-
a lady will help you to some time.
Oh,
Sometime.
there's a time period.
You
I like that
ladies,
you've
yeah,
said that. It's not
for
like we
some
don't touch
time.
you at all. We're not interested.
She all like, hey, this month, okay, for some time, because they're not naturally nurtured to actually like take care of people. That they take care of a man or to provide. That's not their instinct.
Because you're an adult, you're not
Yeah,
a child.
yeah, it's the instinct is not to take care of us. It's our instinct to take care of them.
Yes, I agree with him, because there is that aspect of a man holding a responsibility in a relationship over a woman, and I know they
Like
have
being
been,
the leader.
Yeah, being the leader. We live in a patriarchal society where a man should be the head and provide. So there is that responsibility to provide. In as much as there is so much borrowing between the two,
Yeah.
there is
there's
also
still
the
that.
aspect of the
It's
paying
an
up.
expectation.
There's
actually.
an expectation for you to pay up your debts and maybe improve your credit limit. If you are borrowing 5,000, you can go for 10,000 next time.
Yeah.
You have to improve that relationship. You always have to pay back in
Yes.
time.
Now, I want relationships in Nairobi and in Kenya to flourish. I want us to stop looking at Nairobi like it's the place relationships come to die, or nobody here is loyal, you know, because that's the thinking right now when you look at things in our city. But then I usually look at, if you have a man and a woman dating, and the woman is the one that's broke, the man is not being advised by everyone, everywhere, leave her, leave her, leave her, leave her, leave her. However, when it's the other way around, when you're in a relationship and the man is broke and the woman has some money, then society will be like, why is this lady still there? In fact, society will even wonder now to an extent, because there's even that psychology now of the broke man should automatically dump whoever they're dating if they can't provide or they can't, you know, give money in that solution. So my question is, what value does a man have in a relationship if he has no money? Because you must still have some. It doesn't mean all these relationships should end. A man will not be broke forever. He's just broke over a period. So what's the value a man has in a relationship when he has no money?
We are laughing over there. What's up? What's going on?
Why is this one? It's
Talk
looking...
to me.
To me, I think maybe a man who is in a relationship has too much time, is available. There are those ladies who need much attention, those partners who need much attention. A broke man might be available. A broke man might be good in some other departments that we all know. A broke
The
man,
bedroom. You can say the bedroom.
Wow,
That's usually
a broke man is easy to please. You come through vitu kidogo kidogo, he'll be pleased easily. Atafurahi.
I think that's just a broke person, because even broke women were very easily
But wait,
impressed.
I would even add on, you're a broke man and you're in a relationship with a woman who has more money, okay? In this case, her value, your value in that relationship is this. Literally is what you do. Because this woman primarily is with you because of the potential. And women get tired of that potential talk once they don't see any actions towards that.
Right.
Because there's a lot of people who are dreamers, and a lot of women are fooled by the dreamers because they talk good.
Yes.
They have a sweet tongue.
Yes.
And then you get inside there, and what happens is you realize that tongue is not full of any content. So now what happens is now you as a man, you have to back it up where you build respect and you actually see, yes, he was able to get
something.
this, and then now his business now is able to grow to this much. And you as a man, you're able to build more confidence, and hence you're able to build respect. Because
I have
the
a question
moment-
actually. That's amazing what you shared just there. Can you guys help the ladies differentiate? How do you differentiate when you're with a guy, both these men are financially struggling? How do you differentiate between the dreamer, the one who's just about all talk and sharing all his ideas and all the things he wants to do? How do you differentiate between that one and this person that is talking about his dreams but he will accomplish? How should women be able to divide? Ukikutana na wao utajua mgani ni mgani aje.
I think it's very easy. Ni rahisi sana. Mwanaume anaongea tu kuhusu vitu atafanya na at least aonyeshe hata effort kiasi. Una get, like for example, siwezi ongea ati mimi nataka kuwa na kampuni kubwa na hata sijaijua hata ku license kampuni ni how much.
Yes.
That's true. Hata hauna jina umeregister.
Yes, sina hata jina nimeregister. Unaona, so it's very easy. Unaangalia tu mtu anasema yeye sijui anataka kuwa the biggest lawyer hii Kenya, hata ana terms. Ama the mkuzi ni kweli. Huyo tu anaongea. But kuna yule mwenye anasema mimi nataka kuwa, yani hata mkienda out na mabeshte anaipersonalize, anajifanya hata yeye huyo lawyer. Unaona yeye mtu. Mtu anataka kuwa.
Natembea kama ako na LLB.
I agree. As a broke man, maybe there are circumstances that bring you there.
Right.
Maybe it's because of wewe mwenyewe, your own self, or maybe lack of opportunities.
Yes.
So if it's your own self, you just see. If someone is broke and doesn't want to get himself in that mess, he'll do nothing about it. But if he has potential, as you put it, has ambition or drive, he'll try something, maybe learn new skills, maybe if he hasn't gotten the grades or the qualification, go back to school,
Yes.
or do something that will elevate him from that.
Yeah, that's true. Even just to add on what he's saying, like, women find ambition very attractive. That's one key thing. And the key thing is that ambition can be easily worded, but now when it comes to actions, a lot of times you need to actually see, okay, this guy has gone from here to here. And literally now, as a man, you need to be you need to back up your word. And it can be as simple as this. For ladies, you said, now, how can ladies differentiate clearly?
Yes.
One thing is this, let's not even look at it. When he says, I'm going to do such and I'm going to get you such and such, or even take you here. If he does not take you there, and he constantly like these two small promises, oh, I'll send you airtime. And if you have to constantly remind him to send you airtime, that is a talker more than a doer.
Shows that, yeah.
Someone who actually backs up and say, oh, I send you airtime, and bam, it's clocked in, that's someone who backs up what they say, so their word is concrete. So what they will say actually has some backing to it, all right?
I like that. So
It's
you
not
guys are
fluffy.
actually telling the ladies, if you don't see action, like literally, whatever
action.
it is in, whether it's their business or career or their hustle, then take that as this person is just a dreamer and a talker, and they exist. There are many of them. They
If he
actually
says-
exist.
if he says, I'm going
Even not on a survive in Nairobi.
You compare and ignore.
seriously, like I'm going to
Busy ile job nimepewa club. Na wanaume wanavaa hivi. Ati young man, what do you do for a living? Yeah. I have a company. Naweza, hey, hapa.
It's true, and I won't lie. Women who've actually been through it, and who've actually now been there and helped a man, and then now raise him up and everything, and actually been now they've been frustrated, and they wonder, oh my God, I'm helping this man, he's not even doing anything. They become frustrated because they've been rooted to the fact they like the fluffy words, and now you gotta look at yourself and see, okay, why am I even attracted to it? He's not actually doing anything.
Yeah.
You gotta be now really self-aware and see that, oh yeah, this is not something of content that I actually want to be with. Actually, now you gotta see, okay, he backs up what he's saying. He's the man who could do, and this is someone who I can build something with.
I want to know what you guys think of like house husbands. You know how you have
Hey.
housewives? There's house husbands, and there's a conversation. Let me give credit. She's called Just Ivy on social media. She's a member of
yeah.
Over 25.
Yeah, I know.
So she does something called Money Mondays on her social media. And I have learned very many interesting things. But one of the things that she was looking at was the cost of marriage. So looking at the cost of divorce, the cost of separation, but there's a cost of marriage of men who take up loans, maybe for their wives, for a personal loan for a car, you take on a loan for a business she wants to try, and wives that do the same for their husbands. So maybe your husband has lost his job, he wants to try a business, he doesn't have any credit, you're the only one who can be able to get that loan, so you take on the loan. Now the conversation was about relationships and marriages that end, and unfortunately, let me use you as an example. So let's say I took on a loan for you, the business didn't work out, and we break up. I'm still left paying the loan. The bank doesn't know, or someone says, oh, come on, I had a break up. No, the loan is still as is. And the conversation was about, very many kept men and very many men that are making this
A routine.
a routine. It's common, it's becoming more common. There's very many single moms and women out there that are paying loans they took on while in relationships. And it's wild because it's not just in marriages, it's literally relationships. I saw so many inboxes, she shared on her story, of people who are actually still paying back their loans. And it's happening both to men and women, but it's happening to women so much that there's clearly this new mentality, and it's here in Kenya, of being kept. Let her take care of everything. I'll be the house husband. I make sure the house is clean-ish or clean enough. I play PS, I chill. Obviously, all of you are working, so you're not a house husband type. But what do you think about it? Do you think it's okay? Do you think it's more towards equality and men should be allowed? I'm around nonsense.
Let me keep it real. Let me keep it 100. Some men have learned the art of gold digging from women.
Oh. First of all, you pointed at me. I'm not a good digger. You can say I'm not working.
Let me just say it. Some men have learned, just like some women have learned, how to be more of a man, how to be more of a quote-unquote manly traits from men.
Yeah.
From playing, whatever. Oh, so they play this game, so I'm going to do this way as a way to adapt. So in essence, what happens is some men are also changing up and saying, see, there are many cases of men being whatever is involved in everything. You think we cry boo-hoo? When a man is stolen from, we laugh at you, boss. We don't cry boo-hoo. We're not victim-oriented. Actually, we cry boo-hoo because some other girls, we laugh at you. Boss, you come here and tell me, so just stop the video ticket. What's the first thing that we do? We cry, we laugh at him, then we buy him some drinks, correct? It's true. That's the truth. We don't, now you tell, oh my God, so just Simon Store, whatever.
Go with me. We
cry
have to
for
sit
you.
and cry.
Exactly. So some men have that's literally what's going on. The script, some people have flipped it because there's several things that has happened in the sense that because society, some people have changed. Some roles, some people have adapted. Okay, cool, I can do this. See, women, I'm now more empowered with more money. Why don't I? baadaye become nini.
So
That's-
men have learned the art of
Gold
gold
digging.
digging from women.
That's the truth.
Kweli.
That's just me keeping it real. That's a buck right there. No lie, no nothing, keeping it
Wow.
real.
Hata wewe Susan, mwanaume anatembea aje na chiwawa kwa barabara?
Umewaona?
Wacha nishikilie hapo.
The chihuahua barks because the chihuahua is tired of walking. So now unaishika hivi.
No kona kakinyasa pale na kavest.
And you're walking with your chest out.
Mwanaume
Nonsense.
saa 8.
Hide your chest hairs.
Oh my God. This has been an incredible episode. But every time I have my guests here on Man Talk, they've given me their time and their energy. Hey, and today I have learned a lot. So, of course, in exchange, I always want you guys to tell people where they can find you and your businesses, what you do, any extra hustles. This time there's Corona, I want you to sell yourself.
Well, first of all, I'm Simon Says. I make great content that makes you think and smile at the same time. But at the same time, I also help businesses and personal brands to build, like, what content do you need to make for you as a business person or a brand for you put it on social media? Do you know to get clients? Because the key thing is people are chasing likes, vain metrics, and you're not actually getting anything in return. I'm that person who will actually give you that creative. As you can see, I'm a very creative mind. At the same time, I can actually add that creativity, not only to your business, but also to your personal brand on social media. Simon Says is my name.
Awesome.
My name is Matiba Ken Okumu.
Yes.
I'm a lawyer by profession. I'm also a political activist.
Oh, very nice. Social media handles?
Social media handle on I'm Okumu Matiba on Facebook, Twitter Muhusika Mkuu, on Instagram I'm Bwana Matiba.
Awesome. Mzee?
Yes, thank you very much. Mzee Toxic, Deputy Director DMI. Ni kampuni mpya nataka kufungua for the ladies who are looking for an ambitious person.
I love it.
Yeah, Deputy Director DMI, that is Directorate of Mic Intelligence.
I like it.
Yes, thank you very much. And ingia pale social media, Mzee Toxic, Facebook, Mzee Toxic, Instagram, Mzee Toxic, and I'm a professional meme lord.
There you go. That's actually a very real job in 2021.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
An overall good person.
Simuni save muone vile mtakuwa mnacheka. Saa moja tu naingia na kabag.
Are there real jobs and jobs? That's a real job.
Oh my gosh. That is it for today. If you are watching us, I hope you have really enjoyed the show. Please join into the conversation. Use the hashtag ManTalk and the hashtag KTN Life and Style. Follow us on all social media pages, which is KTN Home. You can talk to me directly as well at Sura_common. And right now during Corona, I know things are super tough for everybody. We are understanding and we are also in the hustle with you guys. Just continue working hard, push on, keep your head up. And we'll see you here on Man Talk next week, same time.